Hello, family. Thank you once again for joining. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. And if you are new here, this is Empowerment Network. My name is Comfort Confor. Very exciting times as we are making history, as we have our All Connect running out there, and everybody's having fun and excitement. So tonight, guys, as you can see, we are joined by a humble guest who is coming all the way from Sweden. Johnny, you are welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Comfort. Thank you very much. Delighted to be here.
Yeah, sure. We're blessed to have you as well. So, hello, Andy. Is it a happy Monday or what kind of Monday do you have today?
It's always Happy Monday. And then
Yoo-hoo!
it's Happy Tuesday and Happy Wednesday and Happy Thursday and Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy, 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 happy. And
Absolutely.
then
Next level stuff.
oh yes, and then we have a beautiful lady in the house. Hello, Sister Gladys. Welcome.
Hi, Sister Comfort. Hi, Andy and Johnny. Good to see you all. It's exciting. Off today, so having fun the whole
I
day.
know it's really a happy Monday. Having Gladys on Monday is really a happy day indeed. So thank you, sis, for joining. So Johnny, once again, we are blessed having you here tonight. And if you can, please tell us a bit about yourself, how you found on passive, the excitement, where we are now, how you just feel. Johnny, it's yours. So you can go ahead, please.
Yeah, so I joined on Passive back in September of 2020, and it's been a it's been a very exciting journey. Um, as far as Passive journey itself, I've grown as a person tremendously over the years, and well, for most of people, we came into the business to make some money, but I've realized over the years that it's more than just making the money. I kind of transition into helping people, you know. And the reason I want to help people is because it makes me feel good. I've been pre- previous to Passive and early years. I've been struggling, but I find it my it's like my mission to help people, and I feel best blessed to have found on Passive because it makes me uh, I can help people because I know on Passive will help me.
Right.
So my why is very easy. So yeah.
Right. I think we get you, Johnny, and I understand when you say you think that you can help people because on passive can help you, and of course, yes, this platform is called Empowerment Network because we are empowered by unpassive, and of course, we will be able to empower many other people. I think that's the way you feel as well. So it's been a journey. You started all the way in 2020. See how far we have gone. We know how much we waited. People said a lot of stuff, and it's here now, the excitement and stuff. So, what can you say about the progress of Unpassive right till now, where we are, Johnny?
Um, well, now that we have released O Connect, that we were waiting for quite a long time, I feel it's quite exciting. I kind of been anticipating how the product would be, and I must say it's a lot better than I thought it would be. Um and I think uh, I think the customers will be very happy where we are with the Go Connect. Um, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I think Andy, if you're listening to Johnny, he said many things, but I've taken two things out. He says he's experienced a lot of growth, and moreover, the more exciting is the fact that he finds all connect far more, maybe of high quality than he expected. So, what do you others want to say, Andy?
Well, I think you're. Well, I know you're right. At the end of the day, we've got a product that is far superior to what we've been using in the past, which is great. Um, it's the additional features that interest me because very shortly we're going to have auto translation in real time, speech to speech. Now that opens it up. We've got people from 200 countries that are part of On Passive, and a lot of them struggle because they may not speak English. So once we've got that addition and we start doing these corporate webinars where people can actually listen in and understand what's going on, and then they see the vision like with the rest of us, and that's just going to increase the number of people that are on board and engaged because then they can understand what's going on. They just get drip fed, and it's a bit like Chinese whispers sometimes. So yeah, that's very exciting.
All right, over to you, Sister Gladys. Any comment on that as well, please?
I think I have the same sentiments as Johnny when he mentions, especially the quality of All Connect. If you compare what we've been having, what we've been using as All Connect is almost totally different from what we see now. The clarity of the images, a few of our affiliates have shared, pictures of themselves, seeing themselves, trying now to be more engaged, creating webinars so that they can explore more. Now, this is an opportunity that, has been made available after we've been waiting, and the waiting was not bad. It was for the better to improve the products. There's always a process in everything, and this being a global company, from what our CEO Mr. Ash has told us always, it is a process and it involves a lot. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy that people have the opportunity now to say, I own a business. I own a webinar conference platform that you don't have to market yourself, because as we know, many people have a challenge to advertise, to sell, to host. And those are some of the things that On Passive put into consideration. And here we are. I'm very proud myself. I've noticed a lot of growth in myself, and I really appreciate On Passive as the company and the CEO. Very, very helpful growth. And I'm sure we will also help others to grow the same way and to discover more about themselves, because that's what On Passive is all about. Thank you.
Exactly, sis. Discovering more about yourself is what On Passive is all about. Guys, thank you once again for joining Empowerment Network. Go ahead and give some likes and share this, because while we give time for our brother Johnny to share his story and chat with us, we will also be keeping an eye in the chat section. And if there are questions, I can see at least one. We are going to pick them up and answer them right away. So if you have a few questions, just questions relevant to the activation and all of those, not like any kind of question, I think we can attend to a few. So back to you, Johnny. You say you have experienced a lot of growth in your journey with Unpassive. So how different would you say you are now compared to when you were before you joined Unpassive?
I think I would say I'm more relaxed because I know what's coming. Previously, I was kind of all over the place. I wanted to know everything, and I wanted to learn as much as possible. But I, yeah, I'm more calm because I know what's coming, and I also know that it feels good because On Passive is going to take care of me and my family. That gives me a sense of uh, yeah, I feel proud to be connected to On Passive for sure. And yeah, it feels. I feel very humble to say the least. Yeah, I
Exactly.
feel very humble. I've never come across uh, any person or any business for that matter that provides so much value. And I've come to realize that, like I said, that there is no other company on this planet that would give you more value than on passive.
Mhm.
Uh, and uh, and I have no doubts about that.
Right. Right. Andy, Johnny has just ended by saying he has not seen any company anywhere that would give you more value than OnPassive is doing to us now. And earlier on, Gladys said, now she feels proud, like any other person, like all of us here, that I now own a business. I don't need to market. So, would you say this is a value, one of the values that Ash is offering that would change people's lives, Andy?
What you've got to take into consideration is the way this business has been structured. It's not like anything you've ever seen before, because we, as the early birds, every single customer that comes on board has to fall underneath or fall within the customer base of one of the early birds. So, you can't get one of these gurus that are I've got a team of 100,000 and I want a direct link. Ha, sorry, doesn't work like that. You didn't come on board. You didn't see the vision. You can come in, but you go within a founder's group, which is great. But there's more to it than that. And the excitement is that you've got this system where everyone can win. Now, if you're a customer and then you've just come on board, the best thing you could do is to click that become an affiliate button. Because as soon as you've done that, then you get the opportunity to then earn a commission. All right, now we have to activate. So we know we've got OConnect, and that is a 3-month payment, but you get that back with your first customer. So it really is an opportunity that anyone can take advantage of. And we've been saying for several years now, look, be prepared, get ready. You're going to have to pay between $200 and $500 to activate your account. We know it's not that much, which we've been blessed with. But there's lots of people coming to me and saying, well, I don't have the money. Well, you've had 3 years to organize it, so let's get cracking. And it really is one of those businesses where you're going to see millions and millions of customers coming on board once they see the products, as Johnny quite rightly said. These are second to none. Our video conferencing platform is unlimited, and our starter package is 10,000 attendees. Phenomenal.
Okay, thank you, Andy. So, Sister Gladys, let's hear what you have to say after the two gentlemen, please.
Continuing from where Brother Andy left, I think I recognize, and I believe many recognize, how special OnPassive is, and the opportunity that it presents, the leverage, the wide array of products that the company is building in place. We have OnConnect now, which is live. And I think it's something not to take for granted. When we see the discounts that we received before, I know we were being told how much we were going to pay to own the product, and how much the price was reduced. I think it shows exactly who Ash is and what the company stands for. And at some point, someone has to stand up to fight the corruption. Somebody has to stand up for the little guy. And I count myself, and I'm sure as many of us, blessed to be in OnPassive and to have this opportunity to be the ambassadors, when this first product of this company is being released to the world. And the fact that we don't have, it's good that we have the opportunity for those who want to talk about the product to do that. We are not told you cannot share if you want to share. We have people who have done it for years and they are very good in passing the message. And we invite, our guests to come and attend to their meetings so that they can understand more. We have the opportunity to introduce it if we want to, but it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory. Where do you get that? When I look back, the refunds have been given if you wanted to stop from 2018 until now. Who gives refund for years? There are so many values, as our brother Johnny said, on passive brings value. The focus is value and people. And then we know that whatever that we are going to earn in on passive is product sale based. So we have the products that we are proud of. We have the movement that we support, humanitarian movement, uplifting humanity and empowering people. Those are strengths that nobody can break, that make us stand out.
All right. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Sister Gladys. Guys, thank you for joining again. And this evening, we are going to kind of multitask. I'm sorry that I will not be putting up a lot of chats on the screen because I'm looking out for a few questions if some people badly need help, since we want to help and to ensure that nobody is left behind. But then before we answer the first question as I've put on the screen, I would like my brother Johnny to quickly comment on something that Sister Gladys has said, which I find really important, because Sister Gladys says someone needs to or has to stand up for the little guy. And I believe, from my understanding, what Ash is doing is standing up for the little guy. And the little guy, again, from my understanding here, is myself, who I cannot market because I'm not a marketer. I don't know how to do all of those things. And if I were to be involved in one of those schemes that have been out there, I'm sure I would fall in the 97% who never made it. So, Johnny, would you think that you are one of the little guys, or do you think that you are one of those who could also stand for the little guys? Let's chat this, and then Angie would like to answer the question for us. Come on, Johnny.
Well, I want. I know from personal experience that hard work can seem kind of endless, but the payoff is beyond rewarding. Of course, hard work is not easy, and there are obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubts when things are not working out the way you want to. But what I ask myself every day is why. Why am I here? Why am I in on passive? And I want to tell a quick story. A few weeks ago, almost a month ago, I was at my local grocery store, and I see a girl sitting outside, and I can see that she struggles, and I try to help her. And I went there with my kids, and I gave a few dollars, and that's what I love with On Passive. It makes me every day. People can do the same with the help of On Passive.
Right. Well, I think I just like that, because I that's another way to, this is something, Sister Gladys, this statement, you can look at it from many, many, many angles, because from Johnny's perspective, yes, you can stand up for that little guy. And I think that's why On Passive is here. We are equipped, we are empowered to stand up on the little guy, like the girl on the street, like we know the list is long. So, guys, are you ready to stand up for the little guy? So, Andy, let's do this for our brother. Hyacinth says, On Passive, no, this is not the question. Somebody asked a question. Okay, let me take this one from here. That's a question that needs answering. So, Kafu just said, can we withdraw the commission from OES wallet and pay for another account in the system and so on? So, Andy, if you can answer that. Go
Not
ahead.
on this first cycle, no. On the second cycle, yes. You can take the money out of the wallet and have that transferred to your bank and then put it into another account if you want to do it that way, but you can't transfer internally until the second cycle. It's not set up to do that just yet, but it will be there. It's just not ready yet.
All right. Okay.
But Comfort, I wanted to go back to your point about the little guy, because that
Please.
I'm one of the little guys.
I love that. I really
Yeah.
do love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know how to do things like email marketing. I don't know where's best to advertise. I've never been involved in that before. So one of the things that excites me more than anything about On Passive, it will do the bits that I don't understand or can't do. Can't is a strong word. I'd like to learn how to do them, but Marty explained that, you know, he's been doing email marketing for 20 years. You can't condense 20 years of learning into a couple of hours. It just doesn't work. So it's very difficult to learn these things or know where to start, because oftentimes you pay some guru to try and learn something, and they teach you absolutely nothing but take your money. And you know, this is different. This is totally different. So I'm very excited by the fact that it's going to do the bits that I can't do.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thanks so much. So before we continue, let's have a look. Agnes says, "Hi, dear ones. I subscribed on the 2nd of September through crypto and it new activated. I just read as it is. I was expecting the $240 will be returned in my wallet, but up to now it hasn't. How do I recover my dollars? Please, Andy Burks, help."
Seriously?
I'm trying not to laugh, sister.
Right, okay. Let me go back a couple of steps. It's not 240 anyway, it's 250. If you're a new customer activates their OConnect, they're going to be paying $250. Okay, they get 1 month free and they pay 2 months. So it's quarterly again for them while we work this out. And at the end of the first quarter, the things will change. They may well look at the price and go, it needs to go up or it needs to go down. Don't know. But when you get a customer come on board and they pay, the first customer that comes on board and he pays or she pays for OConnect, you will see the commission going into your wallet. Now, if you've got founders or early birds in your existing affiliate business, then they're only paying 143. So if one of those pays first, you get 100% of the first payment that comes in. So if that's 143, you get the 143. If it's 250 because it's a new customer, you get the 250. Every other customer that comes on board after that pays 20. You get 25%. So again, if you've got a founders in your group or early birds in your group and they start to activate their accounts, you're going to receive 25% of 143. The new customers, it's 25% of 250.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's use this occasion now, Johnny, to go back to our topic for today, which said hard work pays off. Congratulations. Anyway, guys, I forgot to do that. I don't think it's late. So congratulations to all of you who have activated, who have been activating, those of you who have been going on the OConnect and testing and trying it out and all of those things. Thank you. Good job. Hard work pays off. Listen, guys, hard work here means those of you who saw the vision and you said, yes, there is definitely light beyond the tunnel, right? You shared it with your family, your wife, your brother, your sister, your neighbor, and stuff. And then even those who are joining now, or you went ahead to even bring people in as new affiliates, that is hard work. It is paying because as it stands, I am smiling because every now and then I see a congratulatory message. Somebody has bought OConnect and you have been paid either 143 or 25%, right? That is very sweet. Hard work pays off. Does it just end at the level of bringing them in and keeping them there? No. Aftercare needs to take place, how I think, so that nobody comes up to ask a question like this. Who brought my sister into unpassive? When you got them to register, what else did you tell her so that she should know that this is the way forward? Johnny, can we discuss this so that people should know what to do and not leave people in a situation where they're like, oh my God, where am I? So I don't know if I'm making sense, Johnny. Please just say something.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lag, so I struggle to keep a track of. I apologize. the sound comes in and out. So.
All right. So do you want me to repeat, or do you want the others to go first for you to get a hang of what we're saying?
Yeah, please.
All right. So Andy, Sister Gladys, did you get me? Let's go on this. Sister Gladys, you go first, please. Andy's been talking.
Yeah, I got you. And actually, that point is very, very important because I experienced it firsthand yesterday and the day before. Someone reached out yesterday and she's a good person, only that due to life, she has not been engaged. So yesterday she sees all the communication going on in the forums. And then, she's excited. She goes to the back office and then she sees what she's supposed to do in the OES and she subscribes. Then she gets back. She's like, I hear people saying, after activation, they are getting back 100% of the first transaction. Where is mine? And then I told her, someone has to get, subscribe to the product as the process goes. I explained the details, which I cannot explain here because of time. Then she was like, when I asked her, do you want to own a business? She said, no, I don't want. I just need my money back. Then I was ready to lead her to the cancellation button because it's available. But I wanted to explain to her what it means to cancel from OES and what it means to cancel from back office. And then, good thing she asked me, by the way, what's All Connect? Then I knew my sister doesn't know. Very good person. So we made an appointment. I spoke with her and she was amazed. Thank God she had not canceled and she changed her mind. So it's very important, the point you raised, that when we bring people, we try to help them to understand the basics of what they need to know about their business, not to just bring them. We don't treat them as numbers. They are human beings. We share about the business. They become interested. It's our duty to explain to them more, but also they have a duty to be involved, to be engaged somehow. There's a lot of meetings so that they can attend in order to know what's happening, to be in the know. So it's good. It's hard work and it's two-way. If I invite people and I just leave them, then it's not hard work. What am I doing? But it's good when I share with them the information. That's hard work enough, even though we know that the company is doing the hardest part of the work. But it pays off eventually. The way you are saying, when you log back to the OES, you are smiling mula to mula, as you say. So.
Andy, anything at all to add to that, please?
I don't know how many times we have to say this. It's so important. Everybody signed up or registered with OnPassive initially because they saw something. Doesn't matter what it was, they saw something. Now, most of these people, or there's a large proportion of these people that have done nothing ever since. In fact, some of them that registered have probably forgotten all about it because I've got several that have not even migrated yet. But I don't understand this. I don't understand why, if you're being given an opportunity, why you do nothing about understanding or learning what's going on. To me, that doesn't make sense because you're losing the best opportunity in your life. Ash made it clear on one of the webinars the other day that generally speaking, we get 3, if we're lucky, 4 really good ideas in our lifetime. And if you reached 40 or older, then it may be that those opportunities have now passed you by. but on passive hasn't. It's not passed you by. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. And as Gladys quite rightly pointed out, Ash and his team have been working in the background for our benefit, for us to be able to have that opportunity to succeed. And as Comfort and I both mentioned earlier, it does the bits that we don't understand or don't know how to. But day by day by day, I'm learning more and more about things, as I'm sure all of you guys are. And that's all it takes. It's called baby steps. Learn something every day. And by 10 days is up, you've learnt 10 different things about what On Passive is doing. But there's so much information out there, guys. There's so much information on the internet. We've got videos on all our YouTube channels, and it explains to you what this is, what it does, how it works, what the benefits are. So it's time that you took the bull by the horns and did something about it. Now, I'm not saying it's a stupid question. I'm simply saying the only reason that you've asked that question is because you haven't bothered looking at things as we have. Now, it will come a point, at some point, where we will simply say, do you know what? We've done that 200 or 300 times. I'm not answering that one anymore. And again, I don't wish to be mean here, but you have an opportunity. Don't let that opportunity pass you by. If you're not sure about something, speak to someone that you work with or who introduced you to this in the first place and say to them, look, how do I get engaged? What do I need to do? How do I learn a little bit more? I've never had a business of my own before. This is a new opportunity. This is not just, a new business. This is a life changer. You want to change your life, you have the opportunity. We've got one lady in India that's already earned 2 years' money. It doesn't take much to get engaged. So please just do that, and you might learn along the way and find out why we're so excited.
Right. Yoo-hoo! The excitement is real. So Johnny, Andy has concluded it doesn't take much to get engaged. Can you just comment on anything at all that you've heard both of them say? Please go on.
Yeah, well, I mean, the company's name is On Passive. Okay. And the on passive, it doesn't mean, well, you don't have to do anything because the company will do the marketing for you. But it doesn't mean, we still have to, set up our business. We have to activate the products so we have to do something in order to come to that stage where On Passive will do the work for us. But like Andy said earlier, the company will do the heavy lifting for us, and the only thing we need to do is activate our accounts and buy your products, and the company On Passive will do the rest. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Johnny. Guys, there's another question here. Sister Gladys, I would like you to go first, but there's another one which I would like Andy to go on so that we should gradually be getting to the end of this session. Good evening, Comfort and Co. My question is, if my team member activates before me and I was the one who registered him, will my earnings from him still come to me when I activate later, or will it disappear?
The answer is it will not affect you, and once you activate, it will come to you. Just do your best and try, to be sure that you activate. Remember, Ash did mention about the date and timestamp. That does not change. If anything comes up new, I'm sure we'll be told. As of today, it will come to you when you activate. But remember, it's only after activation that you also take advantage of the traffic from the company. So the best thing to do is to try and activate.
A bit of something to add to that, Andy, Johnny. Do you feel like you want to add something? All right. Okay. So I'm putting the next question here on the screen, which says, why would an account be showing pending after activating or activation? Andy.
Sounds like the payment hasn't gone through. Sometimes with crypto, it takes. Listen, guys, I'm not a lover of crypto. If you've got a card, a credit card, or a Visa card, or a debit card, and what have you, may I suggest you use that? It's instantaneous. The problem you've got when it comes to crypto is it takes a while to accept the crypto. The problem is that price can fluctuate. Yeah, so if Bitcoin goes down all of a sudden and you've paid an amount of Bitcoin across to activate your account, there might not be enough in the wallet now because the amount that's gone across has dropped. Just make it simple. It's called a KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid.
All right.
I'm full of phrases like that, but at the end of the day, if you've got the opportunity to use a Visa card or a credit card, do that. Use those. The reason it shows pending is that payment hasn't finalized yet. Crypto takes a while to do. Okay, Comfort.
Right. So I think because she says I used a MasterCard, and then I would think that if you have used a MasterCard, check in your account. Has the money gone out yet? If not, if it's pending, then it's pending. Wait maybe till tomorrow and let's see if it goes through. So I think definitely something will happen. If it's pending and it's not gone out of your account, and you've not seen any message saying that it's you've done that, then it's somewhere between your account and the other side.
Right. If it says pending and it's a credit card amount, then the best thing I can suggest you do is to speak to the credit card and make sure they accept or let the payment go through, because some hold it just in case it's a fraudulent payment, and if you haven't made another one, then they don't know. So best thing you can do is to get in touch with them and say, look, I've made this payment. Can you make sure it goes through, please? That's the only other reason a pending would show.
All right, mommy, if you haven't yet, I would also say, because even yesterday Mike Ellis advised that people should go to the bank in person and say, listen, you will see me do this on a very regular basis, so don't be afraid. I know what I am doing. I think going to the bank would be another way. Is that okay, guys? You think it's a good advice to give someone now? Yeah.
Yes, talking to the bank and also making sure that the mode of communication that you provided to the bank is still functional. If you said you want them to contact you by email or by text, be sure you have access to, to your phone or to your email. Because for me, when I was making the payment, I received a question if I'm the one trying to pay on passive technologies. I received a text. When I said yes, they told me, thank you for confirming the activity. That's when they allowed the transaction to go through. And in regards to this topic, I encourage each and everyone. I hope there will be updates after today's Q&A session with the leaders. It's very important. All these questions you are asking, they were discussed there. If they post it in the back office, please go and see there's further details of this and more details given by Michael Williams regarding the pending. Michael Williams and Judy, they exhausted the pending situation and how you can go about it.
Yeah, thank you, Sister Gladys, for reminding us about this. It was a wonderful webinar today on All Connect, and it ran for 2 hours. So they were saying that they were going to upload it at the back office under updates. So just watch out for that and sit down and watch that video. You are going to have a lot of information. So last question before we close, please. Hi, everyone. When we talk about timestamp now, is it about the time we entered in on passive or the time we activate our All Connect? Who's happy to say that?
I'll take this one. Okay, so timestamp is still important. we already know that we've got a certain number of customers that have come on board since we started doing the branding, not the marketing, the branding. So all of these customers have registered and they need to be allocated. So what happens is they will be allocated to the via date stamp as long as you've activated your account. So if you got someone that originally registered with On Passive in 2018 but hasn't activated their account for whatever reason, you may find that someone in 2020 has taken their customer. Yeah, it doesn't matter particularly, because at the end of the day, we're going to get customers coming on board on a regular basis because of the rotator that we'll be part of as the marketing campaigns go into, overdrive, should we say. Yeah, so we will get customers no matter what. And you've got to bear in mind that we've now paid for 3 months. 3 months.
Right.
Okay, so in order to break even, one customer gives you your money back. Yeah, so it's not a problem. You've just got to make sure that that you activate the account as soon as you possibly can. And this is why we've been saying for the last 3 or 4 years, make sure that you've got sufficient cash behind you to be able to cover the activation. Some people have done it, some people haven't. Now, I appreciate that it's harder for some than others.
Right.
But a lot of people still have more than one account. So just activate one account, not a problem.
Okay, I've just clicked. I wanted to take this home, but I've clicked on it here. Let's just get this done. I have a user who wants to activate his account, but wants to know if he will be having traffic from the company during these 3 months, so that he will be able to continue his subscription. What do we say, Andy? You're nodding.
Yeah, listen, at the end of the day, if he's become an affiliate, he's going to get traffic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Correct. I think that's enough. That's just it. They're going to get traffic. So thank you guys for joining. Yes, sis.
One thing I just want to clarify about the date and timestamp.
Yes, please.
Andy exhausted it, but just to note, it's when you paid to become a founder. The date you paid, because there are people who came in, they waited a little bit before paying. So it's not what the date you came, but the date you made that payment.
Yes.
You look
Okay, guys.
confused.
No, I'm sorry. I was looking at the question, but then, guys, just send me all the questions back. Then I'm coming back tomorrow just with Q&A. So send all the questions over, because we can't keep this. It's already getting to 1 hour. We intended to be here for 30 minutes, guys. Please. We are happy to answer as many questions as we can. Let's give you up to 1 hour tomorrow, or even more. Send all the questions to me either on the chat section of YouTube, Facebook, or you send it on Facebook Messenger. Or if I ask them for you in a particular WhatsApp group, don't just send questions to me on WhatsApp, because I may not receive them. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you for questions. Thank you for contributions. And of course, Johnny, we were very blessed having you here tonight. So if you have anything at all to say, Johnny, like we are speaking, the good news, the truth is that our All Connect, the best video conferencing platform on planet Earth, has just gone commercial. It's doing well. People are activating. People are getting commissions. However, there is still room for someone. So what would you say for someone who is looking, they want to step in, but they are not sure and stuff like that? Johnny, that's your last remark, please.
If they want to they want to activate their account or become a customer.
Yeah, become a customer or any of those. Yeah, become a customer and affiliate or stuff, but they are not sure. They're not still sure.
Well, what they say at the webinar earlier, that it's free. What's better than free? So if you want to take a look, then come in. Create an account and use the free products. If you think they're good, well, imagine the paid product.
All right. I think that that's quite simple and straight to the point. Just have a look, then touch it, feel it, sniff it, and if it feels good, test what lies beyond that. Thank you, Johnny. So, Sister Gladys, quick one, please. Final remark.
The final remark is that All Connect has been released to the world and we are all excited. We are using it. The clarity is spot on. The sound, it's just so clear and it's affordable because of the features it provides. And as our brother Johnny has said, I don't need to repeat. Welcome on, do your due diligence, get more information, and decide if you want to go along with us or not. Thank you.
So, over to you, Andy.
Oh, I get the last word tonight. This is cool.
Yoo-hoo.
Okay, where do I start? Now, I love what Johnny said. It's nice and simple. This is straightforward. You've got an opportunity here that if you register for an email system, bearing in mind, and I brought this up the other day, if you have an iPhone, uses an iOS system, iOS privacy laws have changed. So if your email is on your mobile phone, they are allowed and entitled to read any of your emails, delete an email, write an email, or delete your account. We have an email system which is free, people, and you have speech to text, text to speech, you have video emails, you have lockbox, you have unlimited storage, you have loads of different features, far more than you've got with the other email providers. No spam, that's the one I love more than anything else. We also have a social media platform, which is a correction to the corruption. What do I mean by this? It means that you have to prove who you are to have an account. Therefore, you can't troll kids, you can't cyberbully, you can't sell fake rubbish. You can have your friends and family, but you can do free podcasts, free blogs, etc. There's so much more to it than just a social media platform. But you have to prove who you are. This is safe for kids. And then we go on. There's loads of other products that are coming on board, as well as the paid products that we've got at the moment. So why not come in, take a look, see for yourself. And if you like it, great. Click the button to become an affiliate. Make yourself some money at the same time. Thanks, Comfort.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much, Andy. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your support. And of course, if you really want to know how it feels, in Pidgin, we say, who not go now. So if you don't try it, you will not know how it feels. If you think that you really want to test to get a free trial, check in the comment section of every YouTube channel you are watching on or on Facebook. Or if somebody is talking to you about Unpassive, please listen to them. Go back to them, let them get a link and give you and then show you how to sign up and get access to the free trial of All Connect. It's worth the try, guys. You will never forget the day you lay your hands on this sweet product. And of course, contact us, ask us questions. We are happy to help all the time. And of course, there is still room for someone. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening and see you again later. Thank you, Johnny, for joining us. Bye.
Thank you.